Remedy, FSTV, Final Fantasy 13-2. This is Vile Peaks 200 AF and 010 AF Fragment locations.
A large-scale distortion was observed in the Vile Peaks, a land filled with ancient debris. The Academy dispatched Blitz Squadron, an investigative unit, to check the area. The Elite Academy force armed themselves with anti-paradox weapons. Their mission was simple: to find out just what was causing this spatial distortion. However, the airship carrying the crew disappeared within the clouds looming over the Vile Peaks. That day, 6 elite soldiers vanished without a trace. And it was my fault. I was responsible.
What is this place? Looks like a dumping ground.
The Vile Peaks. You know, Lightning told me she came here on a mission once.
To unlock Vile Peaks 200 AF, you're going to have to go to Archlet's Step, and you're going to have to activate all of the Cactar Stones. That's going to allow you to use the gate there, but you're still going to have to get a wild artifact to open it up. So after you come through the gate, you're going to find a guy with the Move a Hunt ability. Mog's going to point him out to you, and you're going to speak to him. This is Torino. He's going to set up your very first quest. The main quest of this area, of both areas actually.
The shadow! Where did that shadow go? I'm not sure what's going on, but I think it's safe to assume that I'm miles away from the rest of my unit. We were headed to our mission LZ on an airship. I remember there was a really bad storm that day. Out of nowhere, a dark shadow enveloped the sky and a monstrous creature appeared in front of us. We lost power. The airship crashed to the ground. Everything went dark. The next thing I know, I wake up in this place. But, well, you know the rest.
You got pulled into a paradox. Who knows? You might even be in a different time than before.
Is that possible? Are you saying this isn't 10 a.m.? That means the others...
Are you alright? Oh no, you're hurt!
Seems like it. I'm trying, but I can't move my leg. Damn it, what am I supposed to do?
You stay here and try to get some rest. We'll go and find your friends.
Would you? I would really appreciate it. There are 5 others in my unit. Tell them Toreno of Blitz Squadron sent you to look for them.
He's going to even turn out his last light fragment. Following
the soldiers
that,
of Blitz Squadron were scattered through the past and the future. This wasn't an ordinary accident.
The most likely explanation
you're
is
going to
that
go
the
down
dark
this
entity
bridge
travels in time.
and cut
Where
to
did
the
it
left.
come from?
And from this point, it just kind of goes in a circle. This map is really straightforward. Now, you're going to get past this little tunnel area, and you're going to run into this guy, Falcon.
Please, don't kill me.
He's going to run off like a little baby, and you're going to go give chase, catch up to him, and give him a little chat. And speaking with him is going to get you another fragment.
We're not here to kill you. We came to help.
Sorry, I thought you were gonna kill me. Wait, are you search party?
Yes, we heard the crazy story about a dark shadow that took down your airship.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The corporal and I were thrown out of the ship, and when I came to, it was standing right in front of me. Listen up, I'm only gonna say this once. Don't go any further. That thing, that monster, it's not something you want to mess with. If you value your lives at all, I suggest you turn around and go back. I'll go check on Toreno.
He said the corporal was thrown out of the ship too, right? That means he should be around here somewhere. He couldn't have gone too far.
I hate to say it, but it also probably means that he's not alive either. In any case, let's look for him and bring him back to the others.
Yeah, but I think we need to be really careful around this place.
Alright, from Falcon, you actually want to head back the way that you went originally.
Are you a corporal
And you're gonna go through 2 different tunnels, and then you're gonna run into Corporal Thunder.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to get you out of here.
You agreed to help find the rest of my unit? It's comforting to know there are still good people in the world. But I can't go with you. I have to stay here. The monster that attacked us is still lurking around this place. A creature possessing that kind of power, who knows what kind of damage it can do to Cocoon. Someone needs to stay here and keep the beast occupied, or else the entire world could be invaded.
Alright, Thunder gives you another quest, Twilight Fragment Beta. Go ahead and accept this mission. He's gonna give you another fragment, and then you're gonna head all the way back to the area that you started from and speak to Falcon again.
No, you're just gonna get yourselves killed. But perhaps, if you two came all this way by yourselves, then it's possible that you have what it takes to defeat it. Alright, if you want, give it a shot. But if you're serious, talk to my men first. That loathsome creature isn't going anywhere. Before you came to find me, you ran into a few of my guys, right? Falcon's the one to talk to. He's got a keen eye. He might have noticed something about the monster. Tell him that Corporal Thunder orders him to give you his full cooperation. That's my call sign. Thunder.
Alright, when you speak to Falcon again, he's actually gonna ask you a question. It's gonna be like a live trigger. He's gonna want to know that you know who the corporal is. So he's gonna ask you his name, and you're gonna give him the answer, Thunder.
It's true. He's out there fighting all by himself.
The corporal's always been one to shoulder all the responsibility. Definitely sounds like something he would do. Okay, then how about this? What's the corporal's call sign? That's right. You really did talk to the corporal. Fine. I'll tell you everything you want to know. The powerful energy source was being sent to that area from another time. In fact, it was so powerful that it blew up our calibrator. The creature's getting its powers from
And Falcon is also going to give you Falcon's Compass, which you need to progress anywhere in Vile Peak 010 AF. And that's actually where we are going to be headed right now. To unlock Vile Peak 010 AF, you're going to have to go through Academia 4XX AF. And you need a wild artifact. And one thing about Vile Peaks 010 AF, to get 100% map completion, 010 AF is the area that you want 100%, or that you can 100%. From the start, you want to grab that spear because you're greedy. And then Mog is going to find a body over here trapped in the paradox. Not against that wall either. To the right of you, buddy. Alright, so you're going to speak to him. He's just laying there chilling. Baxter. Lazy.
What happened?
The man we encountered was an elite member of the Blitz Squadron. They called him Baxter. He was wounded from head to toe, but miraculously, none of his wounds were fatal. The airship that was carrying these Academy soldiers was attacked by a dark shadow in the sky before it crashed to the ground. It's a miracle they survived this horrible accident.
The airship went up in flames. I don't know if the others survived. But I do remember one thing. After the crash, I saw that our pilot Ray was still breathing. He must have wandered off somewhere.
And Baxter's got another quest set up for you. Ray's Last Light. He's also going to give you a fragment. Ray's Last Light.
Would you mind looking for my friends? I know this area is dangerous, but it would mean a great deal to me. Here's a map of the area. Take it with you.
Alright, so you want to follow that path along so you can hook a right again, go over that bridge, basically to the area that you start at in 200 AF. This is where Ray's at, and you're going to talk to this fool.
What? What's going on? Who are you? You say you've spoken to the guys in my unit? I'm gonna need some proof in order to trust you guys.
I guess that's that. I should look for the others instead.
Easier said than done. We've searched most of this area and haven't found squat.
Maybe they're not in this time anymore. Maybe they were swept away by the paradox.
Alright, so this is where visiting 200 AF comes in handy.
So you claim the other guys in my unit asked you to look for me. Show me some proof.
He wants some
Maybe I
proof,
believe
and
what
you've
you
got
say.
Falcon's compass to give him proof.
I recognize this compass. It's Falcon's. Then, maybe what you're saying is true. The name's Ray. I'm the Blitz Squadron pilot. I wish I could join up with the other guys in my squad. But for now, I've got to stay right where I am. It's Sergeant Blitz. He's trapped in the paradox. I want to help him out of there, but some monster I can't see is blocking my way. It's the Dark Shadow, the beast that took down our airship. It wasn't phased by the ship's barrage. With our current gear and weapons, I don't think we stand a chance. Damn it, isn't there anything I can do?
Well, there's something we can do. You're gonna accept this quest, and finally we're gonna see some action in this area.
I hope you have a plan.
Oh, and of course, he's gonna give you another fragment, because all these guys carry fragments.
In the year 10 AF, Blitz Squadron was assaulted by a shadowy beast. The enemy was not from this world. The personification of chaos born from the chasms of time. The beast was formed from memories carved in the very surface of the planet. It took the hideous form of an ancient, forgotten past. It was...
Odin? Is lightning behind all of this?
No, it's not hers. It's just an empty vessel. He doesn't have any human thoughts or emotions.
Please, Sarah, banish this twisted reflection of the past back into the darkness.
Alright, for the Twilight Odin battle, my characters were at Crusaderium Stage 15. If you don't know what that means, go over to the channel and look at my Final Fantasy 13 2 playlist and look for the Optimum Crusaderium Development Stage 15. That will show you where my characters are at. As for the strategy for Twilight Odin, start the battle in Relentless Assault, and after a round or two of that, as soon as the commando attack sticks and the stagger bar slows, switch over to Try Disaster, which you can probably stay in for the rest of the fight. And the goal is to stagger him as quickly as you can and try to take him out before the stagger bar reaches 0. And once I do reach 999 on the stagger bar, I switch back to Relentless Assault just because Noah is stronger with this commando anyway, so I want the stronger attack going at this guy. And after you defeat him, you're gonna get the Twilight Odin Alpha Fragment.
The essence of this creature is this fragment. The chaos of Valhalla, Kubo.
That was what created the illusion of Odin. Wait, if that's the case,
Maybe the shadow that appeared in the future was also an illusion.
probably. But now that we have its energy source, there's a good chance we could defeat the thing.
After you defeated Twilight Odin, you get his fragment, Then you're gonna head to the west side of the Rack and Ruin to find Sergeant Blitz. You're gonna need to perform a Moogle hunt. When you speak to him, he's gonna give you the Sergeant's last light
I
fragment.
want to thank you two. I'd be dead if it weren't for you. I'm Blitz. I lead an investigative unit for the Academy. Who are you?
No Christ.
I'm Sarah Farron.
Did you say Farron? Wait a minute. You do look kind of familiar. So you're... I see. I see.
Did I miss something?
I apologize. I never thought the day would come when Sergeant Farron's younger sister would save my life. What a strange twist of fate.
You mean Lightning? How do you know my sister?
We go way back. We were all in the same security force. We took our duty seriously, working hard to keep peace and order in the town of Odin.
So your call sign is Blitz, and the other soldier's call sign is Thunder. I think I know where you got your inspiration.
That obvious, huh? It was sort of an homage to Lightning.
But my sister, she quit the military and was branded a traitor by the Sanctum.
Yeah, for a long, long time, I was pretty ticked off at her. But after a while, I saw the truth behind her actions. Although it was hard to see at first, she was trying to save Cocoon. She was fighting against the Fal'Cie, alone, standing up for what she believed in. That's when I knew I couldn't just sit back and watch this go down. Even the guys applied for positions in the Academy's force. In my heart, I believe we're still on the same team, your sister and I. We're trying to make the world a better place.
Thank you, Sergeant. When I see my sister, I'll be sure to tell her what you said. She'll be happy to hear from an old friend.
Well, I just hope she hasn't forgotten about us after all these years. But whatever happens to the world, whoever you might have to face, make sure you find her. Your sister cares for you more than anything in the world, you know.
We finally located all 6 members of the Blitz Squadron. But guys, there's still one more important thing we need to do.
We need to help the Corporal. He's not gonna be able to fight for much longer.
The only thing left for you to
Don't want
do
his death on my
is to
conscience.
100%
Let's
the
do this.
map in 010
Rescue,
AF.
Kubo.
After that, you want to head to Vile Peaks 200 AF to finish up this story. When you get back to 200 AF, you go to where Corporal Thunder was at, and you're gonna see Twilight Odin just standing there like a badass. But you already laid the smackdown once, so I mean, come on. Alright, so the battle strategy for this fight is pretty much the exact same thing. You're gonna run Relentless Assault at the very start of the fight just to slow that stagger bar down with the commando. After that, switch over to Try Disaster and stagger the guy. From that point, stay on Try Disaster. Try to get his stagger bar all the way up to 999. Then switch back to Relentless Assault and finish him off. The only difference in this fight is midway in the fight, when he starts to get weakened, he's gonna use his Feral Link attack. And it can knock you down if you're not careful. So you might want to have something to heal ready to go just in case something happens with you guys. And after you actually defeat him, you're gonna get the Twilight Fragment Beta, and you're also going to acquire Twilight Odin.
This land will soon return to its original state. The shadow of a false Odin is not my burden to bear. But if the men had died, nothing could have erased my guilt. I fought alongside those 6 men years ago. I thought they would have forgotten my existence by now. I find comfort in the fact that people can disappear but still continue to live on in others' memories. So Sarah, If you keep me in your thoughts, one day, I'm certain I will find my way home again.
You will.
I'll what?
Oh, it's nothing. I just thought I heard Lightning's voice. I know it's probably just all in my head.
Impossible things are happening all around us. What with the paradox and the artifacts. Anything can happen. I believe you did hear her voice.
Yeah, I hope you're right.
We're done searching for the lost survivors, right? I'm pretty sure we found all 6.
Well, technically we've located everybody, but some have disappeared since then.
Blip, 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 blip. My Moogle senses are telling me that they all joined up with Terreno, Kubo.
And Torino is located at the area where the original gate to get to here is. The entrance, I should say. And spoiler alert, if you don't want to see who this is right here, skip ahead in the video. Otherwise, there's a man trapped in a paradox. You pull him out, and he's going to give you a fragment.
Come on, Mom.
Who are you?
Saz!
I am no longer there, but they'll encounter a friend. My first comrade in arms, a man who treasured family more than anything. We did not meet here, but this is where we parted ways.
Hey there, Sarah. What's happening? Wait a minute. You know what? Forget I asked. Can't hear a single word you say from here. How you been? Keeping yourself busy? Not running around like a headless chocobo, I hope. You know, you need to stop and take a breath every now and then, or you just wipe yourself out. I remember being here back in the day. You know, when I was young and in my prime. Things heated up between me and Lightning, and we ended up going our separate ways. Well, to tell you the truth, she walked off and left me behind. Man, those were some tough times. If you're in a bad situation with friends, someone's got your back. If you're alone, you're done for. Speaking of tough times, things still haven't gotten much better. I wandered into this strange, psychedelic world, and now I'm gambling to win the prize of a lifetime. I've got something important on the line, and you know I'm not one to back down. I know I can get out of this winter. I have to. Well, I just wanted to drop in and say hi. Play nice with your friends, you hear me? Oh, and here's a little something from me to you. But now I really gotta run. Later, folks.
That was Saz. He's an old friend of ours. He fought alongside Lightning and Snow to try to protect Cocoon. He's been doing this kind of thing a lot longer than we have.
I wonder what they argued about that would make your sister leave him behind. Whatever it was, I guess they had as rocky a road as we did.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I think experiencing the bumps and the hardships along the way is what brings people closer together. That's how you make great friends, right?
Once you get back to the starting area, you want to talk to Torino again.
The soldiers we met shared Lightning's beliefs.
And you
they
are
once
going
fought
to
by her
complete the
side.
Honor Blitz
They never
Squad
forgot
quest.
Who she was. They had found a place for her in their memories, in their hearts. Can you hear me up there in Valhalla? You've touched so many hearts. You made a difference in so many lives. You made your mark in the world, and I'm proud of you.
Thanks again for your help, little sis. Couldn't have resolved the paradox without you. The members of Blitz Squadron are finally going to return to our time. All 6 of us, together. I know you're on a journey to find your sister. Might not be easy, but don't give up until you find her, okay? Oh, you'd better not forget our invitations to our welcome home party.
And right after this, Mog is gonna find something, another out-of-phase character. You're gonna pull him out of the paradox with another Moogle hunt. And then you're going to speak to him. After you speak to him, you're gonna get a fragment. And after that, you're gonna finish all of Vile Peaks. You want to go directly to Serendipity. And you speak to the Mystic, and she's gonna give you the Monster Collector Fragment skill.
That's her, right? That's Lightning.
It's like she can't see us or something.
I am in Valhalla, isolated from others, engaged in a solitary battle.
Lightning.
I remember the day I became a Lassie. I turned the entire world against me, and I fought alone for what I believed in. I thought that was the only way, but I was wrong. There were others who were burdened with the same fate. I realized that I wasn't alone. Valhalla is empty. There is no one here. But I carry the memories of you and my friends in my heart. As long as the memories are not forgotten, I will always have people with me, supporting me along the way. Even you, Sarah. But I do miss you. What I wouldn't give for us to talk and laugh like we used to. I pray for the day that dream becomes a reality. And one day it will. Sarah, I hope you can hear my words. I pray you can hear all I have to say.
I do. As if you're right here.
Well, that's that.
Huh?
Well, after hearing a touching sisterly speech like that, now we have no choice but to go to Valhalla. I know that's been the plan all along, but now it's official.